Okay, here we are. It's live. This is still the pile of coins from the last challenge. Believe it or not, it has taken me all week. It's still a mess behind me. I've been trying to clean up in this room while there's not a tower. While there's not a tower, because there seems to always be a tower now, so I never have a chance to uh, just clean up and do other stuff without feeling precarious. So here is the big pile of stuff from last time. I've cleaned it most of it up. There's just a little bit left. Here we are, back to a clean start. And we have the block from last time that has, you cannot see it from the live camera. I got a picture of it though. You could see the imprint that was left. I think these blocks are okay. So this is how I'm going to start the new stack. There's going to be some quarters involved. Just Nate. I knocked it over last week. If you want to go see the knocked over thing, you could check out my last live. It was like 6 hours in. I'm working on the videos for it. Here, I'm going to put as spacers. So when I finished the last one, we were talking about the next challenges to do. A lot of people said helix. A lot of people were saying bridge. I'm going to kind of combine those ideas. It's going to start off with 3 pillars, and they're going to bridge together, and then it will helix from there. Potentially, I really don't know how it's going to go. Thank you for the gold coin, Kira. Thank you for the gift. All right, so new style of stacking. Okay, we're going to start one tower here. Can we see this one? This is right where the old tower was. We're going to start with a dime. We're going to pull out a penny. We're going to put a penny on the dime. We're just going to do an old classic style of building this is a pattern that has really stuck with me over the years. This was the very first. So I did a dime, a penny, a nickel, and a quarter. Now all 4 coins have been used. They're all right there. You can barely see them at this point, but there's dime, penny, nickel, quarter. Can we get a little bit closer? Maybe we can get a little bit closer. This is how it begins. On the surface of that quarter, I can just precariously place 3 dimes. You see that? See what I'm talking about? And then I could precariously put 3 more dimes right here. Okay. Hope that zoom in was helpful. Dime, penny, nickel, quarter. Nice. Okay. Yes, and we're going to continue this dime, penny, nickel, quarter pattern. Now there's 3 dimes, but I got to go some more dimes first. Dime, 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 dime. Okay, 1. So 4, I like to do 4 layers of this 3 dimes. I think it could probably be done with 3 layers. I don't know what the limit is. This is part of I don't know exactly how this works, but it works. Now we take from there, I was doing dimes, but I'll just go right to pennies and continue the pattern as if nothing has changed, even though I'm using pennies now. And I'm gonna not put any copper pennies in, just to keep the weight evenly distributed as much as possible here at the beginning of the build. I'm holding the coins upside down with my mind. Sorry, I haven't been reading enough comments lately, but that's because I'm just describing what I'm doing. But thanks everybody for tuning in. Can't get pennies anymore. I know, they stopped making pennies everywhere. So you'll have to rely on your own collection of pennies for this section of the build. And let's see, so I like to do 4 layers of pennies. Who taught you these Jedi wizard? Me. I made them up. I completely made this up. Late night procrastinating for studying in college. This was my procrastination, and now it's the thing that I don't procrastinate anymore. Man, I make time for it. I'm making time for it. It's hard to make time for such a time-consuming, long project type thing. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. Charles Kruger, thanks for joining the memberships. Did you see I posted the slow-mos to the memberships already. They're gonna come out soon, but I'll probably edit them down. Okay, so then from pennies, we're now putting on nickels. See, it just goes right from pennies to nickels easily enough. And then from here, we're gonna keep on putting these nickels here. Wait, what's going on with it? That's fine. All right, thanks for the 16 likes, everybody. All right, it's the beginning of the tower. I'm gonna do a few beginnings today and see how that goes. We're gonna do the beginning right here. This is the nickels that I'm putting on for this tower. And then we can go from nickels to quarters. Where's my quarters at? All right. Okay, so now I've done 13 of each coin. So at this point, it's the beginning. That's how it first starts. And I could do another beginning right here. 1 dime. You can't see the dime, they just like kind of disappear into the stack. Then 1 penny, then 1 nickel, then a quarter. And you want to make sure that that is kind of solid. So sometimes I'll even try a few coins out before settling on a quarter. This one just has a quarter there. Now from that quarter, I'll do the same thing that I did over here. I'm going to do, all right, 3 dimes. Going for another tower. Last time when I was when I knocked it down, I did a pole, and triple helix was one of the ideas that I had. So this is a completely, I don't know what to expect experiment with coins right now. So yeah, well, the other one fell last week. Yeah. Dime, penny, nickel, quarter. Okay, so this one is the dimes. Thank you. Yeah, so this new experiment, we're gonna, this is an old build right here. This part is like, I've done this a lot of times, trial and error to figure out this base. 3 dimes. Now I'm gonna put on top of that 3 pennies. So I'm just doing this, I'm gonna do this 3 times, and then until they come touching each other. And then that's when the experimenting really starts, because right now I've done this. I've done this a few times. I know what I'm doing. On to another. Yep, gotta keep going. Keep up the momentum. I had to take some time off to try to clean up in here. I didn't really ever finish. But there's still coins on the table from the last time it fell. Pennies. So there is 12 pennies in that section right there. And then on to nickels. It's funny how, like, when it's pennies, it feels fun. Oh, thank you for the gold coin, Jason Cruz. Oh, I should get my secondary screen up. Really helps me keep track of the comments. Okay, here, put on a few more layers of nickel. These 3 nickels here, and 3 more. And then if I put on 12 quarters, it should look exactly like this one, and the edges should be getting close to each other. Not quite there yet. The gold coins are the motivation. Thank you. It's coming together. Exactly. Oh, I just ordered myself a bunch of merch from the shop. So there, it's confusing. It's like overwhelming. I try not to have too many things. It's too overwhelming. My kids were really helping me with putting it together. Thank you, Charles. 6/7/26. Oh, today is 6/7. Today is 6/7. Is today a holiday yet? Merch from my YouTube merch shop. It's connected to Spreadshirt, and there's a whole Spreadshirt print on demand site. So that should come soon. And I should have new shirts and hats and a mug. I have all sorts of stuff available. I have to Okay, these two are now the same. Here and here. Should be anyway. Yeah, okay. And then I could build the third one. Yeah, I better start building the third one before it gets too hard. They're too far apart. Okay. Penny, dime, penny, nickel. Okay, that's okay. I don't like how that one wobbles a little bit, but it'll be okay. So from here, yeah, instead of just restarting again, I'm gonna go to this one, and we'll put one dime in the middle as a guide, and then we'll put 6 around it. So I'll show you a close-up of this, of what I'm talking about. If you can't see, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it doesn't look like the camera's seeing it. Hang on. So on this, I had this one here. They were identical. And then I added this layer of dimes. And then I know I'm going to continue this for 4 more layers. So put 2, 3, 4. And then already at this point, I could put 3, like I could put them around one at a time. And the stack is large enough to hold itself together, just because there is already dozens of coins of worth of mass in the stack, more than the dime that's going on. That's the plan. I'm going to connect all 3 spiders, Sip and Brew. The other one fell. It was time. I was done with it. It was time for it to go. I used up all my nickels and dimes. I can still keep track of what's going to go into this. I should, where's my whiteboard? I have it somewhere around here. Yeah, I'll keep track on it. I might need to start taking notes soon enough, actually, because it starts getting complicated right about now. Thank you for the gold coin, Honey Nut Billy O's. Thank you. Appreciate that. Honey Nut Billy O's with 3 gold coins. Awesome. How long will it take you? You never know when I start. The other one, I had no idea how far it was gonna go. I was trying to get the $250 of nickels and dimes stacked. I made it to over 500. So it took me a long time. I don't know how long I'm gonna do this one for. I don't have an end goal set. Um, I'm thinking, I don't know what's gonna happen when they start merging together and how I'm gonna be able to spiral them together. That I don't know what to expect when I get there. So it's really hard to tell the quarters and nickels, quarters and dimes apart from the side. So it's just a tricky thing to watch. Yeah, I found you one day. You had a massive tower. Happy I can see you start from the beginning. All right. Yeah, this one I'm doing an experiment, but these 3 I've oh, cool. A star member. Thank you for joining. The member, Sarah. Awesome. There's a slow-mos for you to watch. I'll put out edited version of that soon. I haven't gotten all my cameras. I got it filmed from a bunch of different cameras, and I want to get it all into one video. And so I haven't gotten all of my cameras and computer stuff situated yet. My computer, I think I need a new battery for it, or maybe just a new computer because it's not working. So probably need to get a new computer to even make the video happen. But I'm definitely working on it. It's coming out soon, and I have, like I said, a few slow-mos already. W. Sarah. Okay, and this is a little awkward having all the stacks next to each other like this. Which is why I should probably build this one before I get too much further on the others. So here we go again, starting the 3rd tower. From the 1 quarter, I went out 3 dimes. Then from 3 dimes, I just gotta stack that up until I've used up 12 dimes, 4 layers. Oh jeez, this is quite precarious having them all together like this. Hey, never mind. Never mind. There was a nickel just standing up in this pile of change next to me. I didn't stand it up. It was just standing there. Let's put a nickel standing up right there, just so we have some reference. Have you Oh, I've definitely had them fall by accident. That happens a lot. Charles and Sarah. Oh, I'm gonna need a. I think I just got enough members that like they can appear somewhere on videos or something. There was something about having 8 members that then I could do something. I need to check into what that is. But I need I'll put a board up. I'm gonna make a thing with all the members, all you guys. I'll put all your names up. If that sounds like a good idea, I could totally put up a members board. Whoop whoop. Hey, Serene. Serene's in the house. What happened with the last one? The videos coming out soon, the shorts. I scheduled a bunch of shorts. That's why I wasn't on all week. I was able to had enough shorts scheduled, and I recently had my biggest view ever on a short. I got 4 million views on one short recently, so I am stoked about that. And this time it feels different. Like it feels better than ever before. Like that was just nickels and dimes. I can keep going. I didn't even use quarters yet. I can do more. I can do better than that. That didn't feel like, oh, that's the best thing I'll ever do. It just felt like that was a good thing I did. Which feels great. Original crew. Wait. 41 likes. Thank you, everybody. 41 likes in less than 30 minutes. It's up to 4 mil. Yes. You're only going to get more famous. Your channel is intriguing. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like my channel is like a mess, but I mean, that's intriguing. I mean, like it's been years of putting videos on there. It's the organization has changed a few times over the years. Never really found my niche until just recently with this. This is it. This is my niche now. I've created it. I finally have I've created my own niche. Found it. Grooved it out. Getting there. It's getting there and growing. And this is so it. I have a question. Okay, what's your question? It's real, Ando. What's the question? Okay, so it's already you already got to be like perfect. Actually have to make sure they're leaning towards the other tower, not away from it. You know, it's hard to get my hand over there. Doing great. Doing great. How are you doing? Is my lighting weird tonight? I feel like okay, it's fine. Flow state. All right, thank you, Serene. the flow state. We are. We're flowing. So I want to make sure I make it the same as all the others. So that way they come up to the same level when they're meeting. Thank you for the gift. All right, thank you for the emoji that I made. I should make another one now that I got some more members. I should make a coin-related emoji. That one was like an experiment because I was like, I could make an emoji. They let me do that, and I like made one right away when I realized I was allowed to. What's the request? I love it. Thank you. This should be enough. Yay! I don't even have a good name for my yin yang face, but balance. It's a balance face. It's because it's about balance. I'm all about balance. This one. So the stacks are still separate. It's a little hard to see on camera, actually. I'm realizing as I look at it, it's like they look like they're already merged. That's just an optical illusion at that angle. Hi. What's How you doing, Riolando? Jeff the Batty. Hi. It's 2, 3, another. Oh, my God, it's over there. Pretty please. Did you actually say a request? Did I miss it? Oh, sometimes I miss things, or I don't have it on all chat. No, you didn't actually say anything. I heard you about you said you have a request, but I'm not sure what we're doing this time, but I'm totally here for it again. To be honest, I'm not sure what I'm doing this time either. It's an experiment, but I have a vision. I have a vision because it was requested. A helix was requested a lot, and I don't really know how to do that. Like, cause I would know like how to envision an actual like to envision it, but like that's impossible. That would have to be glued. So I'm trying to figure out something that doesn't have to be glued. Pretty please. Yes, I did. That is my request. Pretty please. Am I missing something? So here we're doing this again, where I'm here at the 3. I gotta get this off. We got 3 towers that we're building right now. This one is 3 quarters on top, and right now this one is also like that, but I'm putting 1 dime here and a dime here, and it's going to be 6 dimes all the way around, and it's going to go out to be just like this. I can't wait to see how this comes along. Me either. This is actually looking really cool already, because I like these. The big one fell. I knocked it over. It was epic. I filmed it from every camera I could charge, every camera I could find. The goal here is a spiraling helix stack of some sort. So once these 3 get up to a certain height, they're gonna merge into each other, and then I'm gonna try to spiral them. I don't really know how that's gonna work. But it's gonna do it. I have an idea of how it's gonna work. I'm gonna go up when I start combining them. It's gonna be nickels, pennies, and dimes again, and then that to create the contrast of the different parts of it, and then they can spiral into each other. It should work. I believe in you, and a spiral will be so cool. Thank you. I have faith. Yo, you're being a penny tower. I'm pretty convinced that you can make whatever you envision happen. Thank you. Yeah, this one's gonna be, well, all these nickels and dimes and quarters, everything at the base. All the base is gonna be evenly distributed amount of coins. Then, yeah, then I'm gonna see what happens from there. Alright, I don't want to spend too much time tonight. So let's see, what time is it? It is about 8:30 my time. Another hour and a half, and hopefully I'll have these connected by then. And we'll see how it looks. And okay, see, that just fell for basically no reason. That means that there was too much movement going on with like the reaching for the coins or something. So it's good to have these earthquake testing coins. Oh, Jive Cat. Never considered that. Were the Jenga blocks you just give easier access, like more room for your hands? A little bit. A little bit. It kind of makes it it just raises it up. It looks a lot better for filming wise, and I could like look at it from lower angles and stuff. And yeah, it might help a little bit at the beginning with room for the hands. Are these Level, those should be level with each other. They haven't reached out far enough to reach each other yet. I'm going to start this one. Ah, got you. What's up from 252 NC OBX? I agree with you, Eco. Are you building one stack on 3 pillars? Yeah. That's the plan, is that they will combine into one stack. Right now, it's still 3 separate stacks. It hasn't combined yet. And at this point, it's still a shape that I like hold in my mind. I've like arranged these amount of coins this way so many times. I like know exactly what this arrangement is. Thank you for liking and watching. DNA stranded. That's the plan. Gonna do like a triple helix thing instead of just a regular DNA strand. I think I'm gonna go for 3 just because it seems interesting and actually possible. Whereas 2 helix, like it's like close to it, and yeah, okay, I got a lot of nickels left on the table. Deoxyhydronucleic acid. Hypothetically, Wabash, what's up, man? It was a good week. It was a good week off. I don't know about that nitroglycerin. I don't know about that, Matthew. Oh, today I did all 3 of these in 45 minutes. So I guess that means that they're all about at the same height. This is about a 15-minute thing, and I did it 3 times. Okay. And now, still not touching each other. There's still a space between them. A scarf. What you knitting? A scarf. I did not feel the quake. It was in the middle of an island I live on. Hmm. Okay, now we're gonna go pennies again. Just the jar should be. No, it's the jar I got. Now it's gonna take quite a bit of pennies. Hey, this one's not a penny. That's a dime. Oh, scarves are nice, Kira. I tried learning to knit in college, never kept it up. Alright, so, oh, these are mixed pennies. Alright, I gotta make sure I put the copper ones over here. Copper. And we'll take whatever else we can get. We'll start here on this one. I'm gonna put 4 pennies in the center. Oh, scarves are nice. Oh, that's so cool. Yes, very meditative practices that take a long time. When they start merging together, they can start twisting in a helix. Right now, I'm just trying to make them reach the side, the one next to it. I don't, so actually that is gonna, like, it kind of starts, like, right now-ish. Because, like, this is where y'all could stream at the same time. I'd watch Kira knit. We were thinking about it. I was saying, like, she could knit right next to me if we had the right camera set up and get her close. Like, look, these are both. How much of a scarf could you knit by the time I get a coin stack? However high. Good night, Drive Cat. Every time I hear about knitting, I think that line from Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter is Dead. She's knitting a massive doily for the couch. I don't know that movie. Auntie is back. Auntie Slayer. All right. Do it. Thanks for the support and ideas. That's crazy how, like, these two are not level with each other already. With pennies, they're just so inconsistent. Pennies, man. How? Sometimes I just don't understand how they're not level with each other. Do you think the Jenga block equidistant enough to make it uniform shape? If not, you need to move them. It'd be best to do it now carefully. They might have shifted as I was stacking, but I did my best to start. You know what? I do see them shifted a little. Yeah, good idea. Good eye. Um, all right. Let's see. So now it starts getting kind of fun because I kind of. I'm going to continue with this one still. Let me go. Eco, what's your favorite plant? I'm going to have to watch that movie again. I never seen it. I might have to watch it for the first time, I guess. Maybe not. I don't watch too many movies. Big boy, thanks for the gold coin. I love variegated plants. I'm gonna have to look up the mic and all. The mic and all. Kasha! Thank you, Irma! Thank you! Alright, thank you for that. Appreciate you. Got Cash App, $1 from Irma Ship. I don't know if you don't want me to say your name, I won't say it. Ooh. Anymore? Appreciate you. Cash App works tonight. All right. I was nervous when you moved it. I was hoping I wasn't going to be responsible for catastrophe. At this point, they're pretty movable. I would be pretty comfortable with picking one up at this point. Not that I'm going to. Juicy Jordanator. The tower? Oh, that's in last week. I have one more update of it tomorrow coming out. There's one more short of like the final build, and then after that I'm gonna put out a couple slow-mos and I'm gonna put a compilation video. I'm gonna try to compile them all into one video. I got a few angles of the footage of it falling. What? What? Huh. That's just so strange. The wonkiness is already so wonky on this one. So we'll see how that... Ah, a philodendron. Nice. Eco. I've been watching Ty and Kira's cover songs. Good stuff. Thank you, Auntie Slayer. Appreciate that. Okay, let's start. Oh, wait. I need to do pennies. Are we getting really awkward right now? That's fine, I guess. I'm just a wee bit awkward. Okay, so I'm on this tower. Oh, what if I have it over here? No, that's too low. What if I got... Okay, whatever. Okay, so I'm trying to get this echo. I'm horrible at keeping my Monstera alive. I bet it's your prized plant. Okay, this isn't much better, huh? I thought that was gonna be okay, but it's really not that great. I'm going back over here. Filming is hard. I realized filming things and doing things are like related. Like when you're trying to film what you're doing and stuff, like it's one thing to do something hard and amazing and tricky, and another to make it appear that way on camera. Like, I still don't have it down. I still don't know what the right angle for anything is, or what the right exact editing tricks to the right stuff. But there's so many psychological hacks that I don't get. But I just keep doing what I'm doing, and hopefully it works out. Seems to be working out so far. Follow my page, Echo Paul. I do cover songs too, but I'm too shy to upload it. Yeah, Kira was shy to be recorded too at first. Still is a bit, but it's something to do that's fun sometimes, you know. Push through that. It's like good for you, I think. That's just what I think though. I've watched people who do free house cleaning and they say the same, the filming is harder than the cleaning. Oh, yeah. They film house cleaning? That's that's hard. I could imagine because when a place is a mess, it's hard to like film the mess. Bump the table. See that? That's what happens when you bump the table. Thank you, Jay Savage. The big one had to go. It was time. It was too big. It was like it was almost stressing me out. Like I was like, this is too big. I can't leave it anymore. I can't move around it. It needed. Oh wow! Thank you for all the 100s, Jay Savage. Oh, 11. Yep. Now I got 3 stacks started all at once, and they're about to get to the size where they start merging into one. All right, more hundreds. Thank you, J Savage 760. Yeah, the video is coming out soon. There's already some slow-mo footage available for members, and there is more footage that I have to put together still. I have quite a few videos of it. But I'm already working on the next thing. 56 likes. Thank you. We got 1 hour. We got 56 likes. Thank you for the 100s. Thanks for all the gifts. I was the only one who wanted the London Bridge and Big Ben. Right, the bridge was another idea. The helix was the one that more people wanted to see. And so this is kind of like a bridge and a helix. Like these are gonna bridge together. It kind of covers all the bases. It's not the London Bridge. Do you know where the London Bridge is? By the way, fun fact: the London Bridge is in Arizona. Like the actual London Bridge was transported to Arizona. Where are you? I'm in Arizona. Not far from the London Bridge. Only a couple hours away. stare at. Oh, a scale. I had a scale that would probably hold um this amount, and you'd be able to weigh this much of the stack. I was gonna bring that in here as a fourth tower to have. Um, love that movie, Falling Down. I thought it was in London. Oh, tell us the story. It was um some billionaire rich guy at some point, because it was, you know how it was falling down. They took it brick by brick, and uh they transported like the pieces of it as there was supposed to be a tourist attraction thing. I don't think it really caught on very much. It was just one of those, like, one crazy billionaire's idea that they had and did, because billionaires do weird things sometimes. There's more to the story than that, but that's what I break it down to. You can look it up. It's real. Because just looked it up. It was purchased from London in 1968 and moved to Arizona. My mind is blown about the London Bridge now. Where's my calculations on um the calculations on the weights? I think they were pretty spot on. Yeah. I'm watching the Riddick movie. Oh man, I remember that. I saw that one in theaters in New York City when I was, I don't know, I guess I must have been 14. I guess it's a classic now. Interesting that I never knew that. I miss your last project. I think it was all nickels. Do you have a video of it being crashed down? So sorry I missed it. Uh, the video of it coming down will come out soon. There is a slow mo for the members that I already put out, and I'll put out another version. Like, I'll edit it for everybody else soon. Um, Riddick is so cheesy, but that's why we love it. Look, build the world map in Dubai being out in the ocean. Alright. First time seeing foundational stage. Yeah, so there's three different foundations happening. And once they start merging, I'm going to have to start making the decision of which way the spiral goes. I haven't even thought about it. Is it going to spiral up like this, or is it going to spiral up like this? So this one will be quarters. This my dog first. They got 3 different Riddick movies on Netflix. Oh right. They made more. Thank you. How will I know when it'll be shown? Just stay tuned to the channel. I put out about a short a day. I try to stay consistent on putting out a short a day. Tomorrow I think I'm putting out the final look at it when it's all built, and I'm like, okay, I'm completed. I I put out little clips at a time, because they just perform better as 30-second clips rather than trying to make a 2-minute video. The last one got to the end and I tipped it over. Yep. Knew a lot of people were going to be asking about it this time. It's gone for a week trying to clean up all the coins. Didn't even get them all cleaned up, but I tried. Subscribe. Thank you, Auntie. Did the yeah. It'd be nice. I might be able to start a more consistent schedule so we know when to be here. And the other thing I would really like to do is have a day when I'm gonna knock it over, so we know when that's happening, so people can show up for it. That would be cool, logistically. Right now, I could start streaming. I was gonna do it like almost every day. I was gonna start seeing if I could do every other day. 'Cause every other day just seems to work out really well for me. But it's summer now, so I might have time to do just a little bit every day. Part of the fun of being here is never knowing when it'll fall. That is definitely part of the fun. Because even right now, who knows? This is already like big in a way. And precarious for sure. This is like already, this being on one dime is mind boggling. It's already mind boggling. This is 7 quarters sitting here like this. I know it's on 1 quarter. It's like this cannot have any overlap with the bottom coin. It just obviously doesn't. All right, thank you for the gold coin. Mark my words. Yo, I scrolled back, and the way you started was pretty cool. All right, infected. Cool. Is the correct terminology triple helix or trilix? Trilix. Trilix. You know, I guess the I guess I don't know. How many coins am I at so far? Let's do a little bit of thinking about that. Okay. Wait, what can I find as a eraser? Oh. Okay. New stuff. Oh, Charles, thank you for the happy poop. Infected in the house. Okay, so I'm gonna do some non-reversed calculations just to think for a moment. I have the 1 dime, penny, nickel, and quarter, and then I do, so that's 4, and then I do 3 times 4 of each of those. So that's times 4 again. And then I have the 7 times 4 for, and then times 4 for each coin. Okay. So there is 12, 13, 13 plus 28 is 41 of each coin, and times 4 is 164. And that's just this. Oh, thank you, Infected. Much love, y'all. Thank you for the $2. Appreciate the gift. Thank you, Kira, for the floating heart. And thank you for all the happy poos. Charles. All right, Infected. W. 164 coins for this one tower here. If I mirror or symmetrically build these ones the same, that would be 3 of them. So that would be times 3. So that would have 12, 1 up there to 9, and 1 up there, 492. After I complete up the level of quarters, I get it all leveled, all 3 of them to quarters. That's where that'll be. I'm not quite there yet. 41 of each coin. It's 41 cents plus $4.10 plus $2.05 plus 41 quarters. Whatever that is. All right. Pennies. Pennies on this one here. Okay, we're gonna put 4 pennies in the center. And then gonna go around. How do I get them in here now? Oh, this is a little awkward having them all next to each other like this. At this stage, it will get easier at a future stage, hopefully. Whistle in the wind, hello. Thanks again for that donation. That's the first. Well, we had 1 donation from Cash App. Actually, we got $1 from Cash App. Thank you for that. And we got $2 from Infected just now as a super chat. It would suck if one of the 3 fell. they could fall into each other and make them all fall. This is, yeah, quite probably the most precarious part of the build, right before they merge. Because once they merge, it should theoretically be more stable. But that's just a theory. A coin theory. A chill dude stacking coins. Really, 'Oops, I forgot to like.' Sweet. Thanks for remembering. 67 likes? Is that 67? Or is that 66? Some people see different things. Six, 7 likes. Charles, thank you for the 6-7. What? Wait, what? Oh, huh. Weird. So now this one gets to go to nickels. Where are we at? We're at an hour, almost an hour and a half. And I'm almost at the merging point. Because once it gets awkwardly close to the one next to it, that's actually a good sign for being able to get them close enough as one level. That part's going to be a major experiment. That's when it gets interesting here. $1948. This one's from. That might be silver, right? If it's 1948 nickel, is that like partially silver? I always forget with nickels for some reason. I just have it. I think I might have trimmed my mustache a little bit, but my hair's just back. Yeah, looking fresh, dude. Thanks, Infected. Is this going to be a 3-tower into one? Yeah, I'm about to get to that into one stage. And at that point, I really don't know what I'm doing. Oh, 1942 to 1945 Nichols had silver. Thanks for checking. Okay, so only within those 3 years. 42, 43, 44, okay, 4 years. What are you doing with your life, you heathen? Thanks for hanging out. Just to share the thought in starting to wonder if it might have been better to start with 4 stacks as opposed to 3. Um, 3 is the minimal that would be really stable. 4 would be redundant. It would be better though. It would just be more. I'm not trying to make the most stable. I'm just trying to he's doing something remarkable, Falcon. What are you doing with your life? We love this shiz. Once you get out to 5, then it, yeah, 4 would be good because then I could use quarters, nickels, pennies, and all 4 of them, and then they could all spiral together. Right now, I'm gonna have to put on a few more quarters, and then I'm gonna have to just ditch the quarters. Quarters are only gonna be part of the base of this. $1965 quarter. That's the year that they stopped making them with silver. Ooh, it's already wanting to merge. Hang on, hang on. How do I get this to start happening? I'm protective. Oh, what can I say? So much patience. Hmm. It's merging a little more than I thought it would already. Better start on this one at the same time. Oh, what if I... All 3 towers the same height now? Oh, almost, almost. They're getting there. We should put a dab of glue on every 100th coin just to mess with the trolls. We were doing that one night, kept pulling out. The kids were like messing with everybody. They got out some glue and were acting like I had glue ready and handy, framing me. It was funny. Okay, the thing about the towers being the same height is they should be the same height, not be an entire level off from each other immediately. What? There we go. Get in there. It's gonna start to get difficult soon making the spiral equal. That is gonna be the main challenge of the whole thing, keeping the spiral equal. Especially since I plan on using different coins of different thicknesses for each portion of the spiral. I don't know how it's all gonna work. Ooh, these are gonna merge nicely right here. This one's gonna go right there. Yep, they're starting to merge. The second. Starting to merge. The merge has begun. We have faith in TaiStar. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just do it all by feel too, because I don't have any like method of how to make spiraling happen at an even rate. So if it's not good, I'll have to knock it over. Third. What's up, man? Yeah, the other one was taken down. I'll have a few videos of it coming out soon. I have a lot more to work on with the videos. Wiener Schnitzel. How thick do you think per spiral arm? Yeah, that um I'm wondering like how long before like this, if it starts here and it goes all the way around, how tall per circle, whatever the spiral math, however the word spiral math. This is 1, 2, this is a third. It's the first layer. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. All right, okay. So this is a level here, this is a level here, And it should all be coming to a nice level now. And then what? What? No. This one's not that. Huh. This one. Huh. It's hard to get them to agree on a level. This one is level with this one, and this one's a layer lower than this one, and this one's level with this one, and this one should need to go up. Okay. Come on, give me some shiny quarters for this section here. This part is cool looking. This is where it needs to be. Perfect as perfect can be. Because after now, it's going to start getting... If we were all as intelligent as Tesla. It's looking great, Ty. Just don't sneeze. Quarters, man. This is gonna be expensive way quick. Okay, there's already like a lot of unevenness to it. But right now, I think I got to the point where I have 3 stacks of 164 coins. There's 492. Yeah, that's the math. So see, this is backwards for you, and I gotta write a backwards version of it, which is a 4, 9, 2. 492 coins. 1/3. That's number. You could tell that this a cool thing about the number 3 and it's divisible, and it is if you add the 2, the 9, and the 4 together. 2 plus 4 is 6 plus 9 is 15. 15 is divisible by 3, and 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 is obviously divisible by 3. So you could tell that this number here, 492, is divisible by 3 before you even divide it. And if you were to divide it by 3, you would get how much is in each stack. And then if you were to divide that by 4, you would get how much of each coin there is in each stack. Or you could just divide this by 4 and get how much of each coin in total there is. I am curious how I'm gonna get this helix spiraling too. This is when it starts. This is when, ooh, a 1942 dime. I mean nickel. We just established this one is silver, and it even has the S. Can we see that? Yeah, you can see there's a. You can't really see it too well on this camera, but you see above the building, there's a little mark that's an S. This is a silver nickel. I'm gonna put this one up so I don't lose track of this one. Supposedly, these 1942 one can be worth a lot. Might be like a 50 or $150 nickel for all I know. Check on that one. Now, This is when the fun begins. I'm going to take pennies, and they're going to circle this side. Maximum Prime. Hit hi, hit me. Thank you for the flower. So first thing I gotta do is make this base of each coin, and then I'm gonna let them start spiraling into each other. I gotta build them up like with each other as it goes. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna need to worry about the penny, the copperness, or anything like that. I'm just gonna stack whatever I get. Just a thought regarding what you said just now about levels agreeing. Are you stacking with coins all the way up? Are you stacking with the coins all the same way up? Oh, that honestly, they can't be all heads up because that wouldn't help with keeping them level. I've tried that kind of thing before, and honestly, there's more discrepancies between the coins besides the heads and tails that like add up more than just that. The heads and tails are a smaller factor compared to other minor discrepancies. Good thought though. Good thought. Um gonna make each tower hollow. I might make each one hollow as they spiral into each other. I'm gonna see if that's possible or not. I don't know. Um got the pennies here and the dimes are gonna go here. Got a circle of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll probably do the same with dimes. I think I'm gonna go this way with the spiral. That's the way I'm feeling. That's the way that energy feels like it's flowing right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, looks like the dimes are gonna have 10. 10 for a layer of dimes. And then the nickels are gonna go over here. What did I just do with the, oh, if I have 492 coins, they're all evenly distributed nickel dime quarters. that way. Well, I was literally just about to ask you the way I thought you would too. Dude, you're like Nick Kroll. Dubsack. Just playing. Alright. And then that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 nickels. 8 nickels. 9 pennies. And 10 dimes. Alright, alright. That'll be fine. So I was just thinking about the base, the 3 symmetrical bases. The value of that would be 492 of each coin. So instead of, so if you got 41 cents per set of 4 coins, if you divide the whole thing by 4 and then multiply it by 41, you would get 492 divided by 4 multiplied by 41 is the amount of cents that is in the 3 bases. Oh wow, Tommy, I see the Nick Kroll resemblance now, and it's the eyes. He's funny, right? Okay, so I don't want it to be perfectly symmetrically up. I want it to be spiraled off to this side as much as it can logistically go. And we're going to do the same thing over here. Just going to build up the pennies, and we're going to have it lean as far to one direction as it can comfortably go. And we're just going to continue that, I guess, until it looks like something happened. And then I'll check back in with myself. My apologies, Ty. I overstated as it is. I still think he looks more like Jason Momoa. Each tower should start pointing in the direction. Yeah, they're gonna start pointing like as far as they can lean this way as they stack. And I don't know what system I will develop to keep it consistent, but something will probably come up. I'll probably figure something out. Yeah, each one, like this one should point this way, and this one should point this way, and this one should point that way. And they all start leaning. There's going to be a crazy overlap in a minute, that's for sure. The overlap is going to get weird because I'm going to stick with nickels, dimes, and pennies. And they aren't going to go into each other evenly, so that's going to be interesting. Um, so if I'm just gonna keep it at this level. I'm gonna keep it at 10 dimes, 9 pennies, and 8 nickels a level. And I'll just later on I'll count the sides up the side, and I should be able to keep track of it that way. $77 likes. Appreciate you all. Thanks, Serene. I think you look like TaiStar. Appreciate that. Yeah. Okay. Now pennies again. Shouldn't be on top of that nickel yet. Okay. It's gonna happen. I just don't know how neat it's gonna be. I can tell it's working. I just need to work on making sure the effect looks good. I was actually waiting the last couple of days for your stream. Cool. Yeah, I'll be streaming more often this summer. The wonkiness is just going to be part of it. If I could get it to happen at all, this is going to be actually all right. This is where it's like it's starting to look like something. It's not spiraling yet, but I think it will. I don't know how many levels it's going to take before it spirals. If I could get this nickel stack to go all the way around, be over this one, then be over this one, and then be back over the nickel stack, that'll basically be a success. It's how many times can I make that spiral happen is really That's the real challenge. One would be doing it, but wouldn't, I don't know. I feel like it might not be enough. We'll see what it looks like and how long it takes to get up that far. It might be just insane by that point. Specifically this triple helix. Oh yeah, you've been waiting for the triple helix. Yeah, it's been I've been thinking about it. I have been imagining how to construct this. Because I've never done anything like this. So I enjoy a new challenge. Dang and Rich, are you safe? Talking of spirals, there's riots happening all over the UK at the minute. There is a genuine possibility I could literally spiral out of control. We might actually be seeing the beginning of civil. Whoa! What? What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Whoa! What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Stay safe. Hi from Toronto, Canada. I came across one of your shorts by chance and thought it was fake, but now watching you make it, I believe it. Great job. Keep up the amazing work. Oh, I love when that happens. People think it's fake and then they see me for real. Awesome. Thank you. Moranaj. Isaac doesn't have a channel. Lakota has a channel. The other one in the video. The guy in the middle dancing. He's mostly on TikTok, though. He does a lot more on TikTok. Thank you for the gold coins. Wow, 11 gold coins from C Knight. Awesome. Thank you for the gifts. I'm safe from that at the moment. That's happening in city suburbs mainly. I have other issues, though. Don't we all? Oof, I wish you the best, Enrich. Yeah, careful of those cities, guys. What do you think? Are you city or country or suburbs? I prefer rural country. That's just me. That's just where there's a balance. Gotta have both, but they're both so extremely different. The people in them are different. Different vibes. The really big one fell down. Well, I knocked it down. I got all the nickels and dimes on it and decided it was over. Couldn't leave it up for too many more days. It was too big. Too big to just have sitting around. Flow state from Juanito. Appreciate you. Thank you for the gift for 200 jewels. That really helps out. Jason? I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm trying to, like, this is it's happening. I see it happening. I see it happening. It's just flow state. It's just pure flow state of, like, do it. Let the coins are doing it at this point. It's not even me. Let the coins do it. Jason Momoa. Google translates it to mom. Does that a lot. Thanks, Sarah. All right, Brian with another flow state. Another 200 jewels. Sweetness, bro. Okay. There's a bit of a lean in each of them into the other one at this point. I won't go into it because I'll really bring the mood down. Yeah, thanks, Enrich. We don't like getting into war and politics here too much. There is enough of that on enough other channels. It's good to be informed, though. It's good to stay informed and know what's going on. You don't want to be completely oblivious of what's happening in the world. You can't give it too much attention and energy either. I hope you the best of luck. I was about my own. AI is getting out of hand. Gearhead. Dig time. Oh, it's so dig time. It is so dig time. Uh-oh, where did I put them? I'm rearranged everything. Oh, I put them all in their cases. AI, when I was a teenager 40 years ago, I remember saying out loud that we would build our successor. I didn't think it would be in my lifetime. It's not there yet, but it's getting there. It is to the point, it is the baby version of our successor because it can now teach itself, which now that it can do that, it can eventually become better than us if we did a really good job at programming it. But I don't know if we're really that advanced yet. I like how this is looking. $19.84, man, LOL. Did which one? There. Kira knit this didgeridoo case. This is pretty cool. Pretty cool case. And if I just prop it up over here in between stuff. A friend brought me a 1984 last Christmas. Haven't got around to reading it yet. I know what it's about though. Yeah, that's interesting. We've been predicting end time weird things like that for a while. Yeah, the last one fell. I'm already on to the next one. Thank you. Thank you, Sarah. Even without AI, we're facing many other evils too. The Great Cull is looming. Scary. I honestly believe it's a possibility the human race could be seeing the last generation. Yeah, people have been saying that for generations. I was just thinking about that. Like 150 years. If I got a turtle that might live for 150 years, I was like, who will be around to take care of the turtle in 150 years? It won't be my kids. They're not going to live for 150 years. That's too long. Um, like it's a long time. It's Darwin's. Isn't Darwin's turtle still alive? If not, it just passed within the last couple of years. I think it did actually. I don't know, but I did know that Darwin's turtle was alive for a significant period of history, and there's like something significant that could be said about who was alive during that turtle's lifespan. Didgeridoo is a great cover to slip a fart out. Okay, it's starting to get some kind of effect. It's getting interesting. It's not spiraling yet, but the beginning of the turn of the spiral is happening. At this rate, it's gonna take. Well, it only went really like this high up, so then went this far around. So it's a little early. It's a little early to judge how high it'll be by the time I make it all the way around. But this one, instead of going that way now, it needs to start going this way. Like it needs to start curving. It's lean the direction. Now it needs to start curving that lean into beginning of a real spiraling effect. I don't know if this is even going to count as a helix, because it'll be like I don't know. It'll be something. It'll be something no matter what it is. More than 99% of all species that have ever lived on Earth are now extinct. Extinction is par for the course for this planet. We are not immune. Oh, I completely agree with you there. That doesn't mean we're going out soon, just because everything has to go extinct eventually. We could go extinct if we continue growing at an exponential rate until we crash and ruin everything. But if we plateau our growth, um, we could could sustain for many more generations. We definitely have a few more generations in us, even if we are on a downward spiral and not going to last long as humans. But we got a long ways to go. Do you count the stacks with pennies? That seems like an of course I have to count all the stacks. Yeah. I haven't counted since I was at the base here. What's 492 divided by 4, then times 41. 492 divided by 4 is going to be 118. 123. So 123. 492 divided by 4 is 123. And then you'd need to multiply 123 by 41. And that would get you the value of those. Yes, here we go again. Nice to meet you, Rich. Oh crap, a couple of years, meaning 2006. Oh, Harriet is Darwin's tortoise who lived to be 176 years old. 176 years old. And that's just the first one that we've like aged and kept track of the age. I don't think we ever kept track of the age of turtles before that. So that's only an estimate of how long they could live. Um that's why I don't see aliens. Intelligent species don't survive long enough to travel the stars. Um that's the Fermi's paradox of does anybody is there aliens? Why don't we see aliens out there? Why not? Is there some sort of great filter preventing? Oh, this is a 1 cent a wheat penny. This one, I'm gonna put that one right. I've seen an alien. Dude, my turtles, my father. Flow state. Thank you, Jay Bizzle. Dude, Mr. Turtle's my father. Here, have this. Thank you for the flow state, Jay Bizzle. Hey there. All gearheads have seen aliens. Okay. It's still holding together. Aliens are interdimensional beings. They don't need to travel distance the way we do. Yeah. We're stuck thinking three-dimensionally. This is my 5th time seeing you. Hi, 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 hi. 343. Glad you're back again for the 5th time. Hope to see you 5 more times. Another possible reason is protection. The best way to survive is to hide. Yeah, if aliens were smart enough to get here, and they would be smart enough to observe the living beings that are here before revealing themselves, they would also be smart enough to realize how destructive and what our behavior has been like for hundreds of years. And it's like, we don't need to do that to them because obviously they'd be nice if they actually existed because they would have no problems with taking us out because they're advanced enough to travel across that far of space and time. Even if they're not traveling through space and time, they're doing something else more advanced. We probably seem so stupid to them if they exist. Who knows? I'll be getting my membership back by next week. Oh, Jasarep. Julian, I remembered your name. Yeah, the memberships. There's videos available for them. I keep putting videos out for members and appreciate it. Dime time. Aliens have big heads, but some of them have small brains, so they wouldn't be able to find you. Okay. What time is it? Oh, it's after 10 o'clock. I'm gonna go in a soon time. Not really. I'm gonna go in before this spiral gets really spiraling. Unfortunately. I'll put a few more layers on. I'll make some calculations. See where I'm at in the stack. And we'll have to call it soon here. I'm trying to count how much coins there are. The three bases were symmetrical until it started being dimes, pennies, and nickels. The symmetrical part of the build was 492 coins. So divide that by 3 to get each tower, or divide it by 4 to find out how much of each coin there was, because it was all equal nickels, dimes, quarters, and pennies to that point. All 4 nickels, dimes, pennies, and quarters. So it's a little more complicated with the keeping track this time. And then from there, I'm going to have to just count how many layers of dimes I've put on. I'm just going to try to keep going up at this gradient, I guess. Keep that gradient and this gradient and this. Just kind of keep pushing them into each other. The shape is revealing itself. It is revealing itself. I wonder how much of it can, like, how far it can go structurally. You see in the spiral? It's all, yeah, it's starting to spiral. It's got like half a turn, not even half a turn yet. Maybe a sixth of a rotation. Hang on, what just happened? Oh, I see. Is that right? The penny part is pretty wonky weird. I have stacked coins like that before. I didn't have a chance to make a live video. Just set it up. Hey, good to see you. Yeah, making a live video makes it a whole different experience. Hey, bro, just stopping in to drop a like. Keep up the coin stacking. At least you're living for something. Thanks. Thanks, Michael Nielsen. $90 likes tonight. Thank you for all the likes, everybody. He has a family. Yeah, I have a family. I gotta go. We can't stay up all night. You got this. Thank you. Come on, no regrets. No regrets. Oh, thank you for the flow state, Michael Nielsen. We got another flow state, 200 joules. You got this. Thank you. My ADHD kicking in. I want to push it over. Flow state. Thank you. Hi, 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 hi. For the flow state. I've seen a spacecraft while camping in northern Arizona. I was younger. It looked circular, and the lights on it looked like those lights that spin activated on those old doodle top toys. Interesting. Very cool. Thank you for the gold coin. Hmm. Hmm. Thank you for the gold coins. Hi, hi. I'll send you every gem for this gold coin. The gold. Awesome. Thanks for all the gold coins. 3, 4, 5. Gold coins. I'm Elena. Okay, so I don't have to call you hi, 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 hi. I might call you hi, hi, hi once in a while just because it's easier to read the profiles and remember that you're Elena. Wait, is it Elena? Elena? Hello, Elena. Elena. Oh, names. Me, a name I call myself. Thank you, Ilana, for the gold coins. She's stacking coins too. Sweetness. 92 likes. 92 likes. Thanks for the gold coin. Thanks for the gift. And thanks for all the likes, everybody. Is that another gold coin? Wow. More gold coins coming in. Cool. Thank you. Party hat. I used every gem. All right. Thank you, Elena. Seems like the difference in thickness. Yeah. It'll mess me up a lot as I get higher. But that's just part of this challenge. The difference in thickness is definitely going to be an issue. But it still should, theoretically. I once dreamt there was a glow of light in the garden. I woke up and looked out the window and it was in the garden. I never know if the double dream or not, though. Thank you for the flower, Galaxy Tellings, for 30 jewels. Thank you, Galaxy Tellings, for the flower and the party hat. You have school tomorrow. You're still going to school? It's not summer yet for you? Cool. Yeah, I gotta go to sleep soon too anyway, so you're not gonna miss too much if you leave now. There's probably not gonna be anybody donating to knock this thing over. This thing doesn't have that appeal of like, I need to knock it over. It just looks cool though, I hope. Hope it still looks cool. Only 5 more days of school. Alright, a whole week left. 1 more week for you. Right on. We're already into summer sports. You know, how about them Knicks? Oh, bro, Ross. Ross Peterman, thank you for the gold coin. School summer breaks aren't until late July in the UK. Wow. Okay, the wonkiness of these is just wonky. Just so wonky. It's like, why? Why aren't they choosing, like, what happened to make it so wrong? Thank you for the gold coin. It made no sound and was floating about 20 feet above me. Oh, that's cool. Still sitting at 92 likes. I'm in the summer. I'm going to California where my brother, he's finally done with the military. Well, congrats to that. Apparently, according to Macy conspiracy theories, of which many are credible, we're in for a false flag alien invasion. Seen anything about that? What do you mean a false flag alien invasion? So there's going to be like a hyped up alien invasion that's not real. That's going to be all over the news that there was aliens. Haven't seen anything about that yet, if that's what you mean. But there has been a lot more released about UFOs lately. But, if you want to talk about conspiracy theories, you know, planned obsolescence is a straight up plan. Like, it's not even a theory, it's just a conspiracy that is happening. Um, they specially designed light bulbs to make them not last, so you have to keep buying more. Nowadays, it's phones. I'd have to keep getting updates. That's that's a real conspiracy. That's affecting your everyday life. I used to think unicorns were real. Yeah, why we used to think all sorts of stuff was real. But what's real, there's a lot more to what's real than what we know. That's for sure. Makes sense, Rich, especially considering how the US government is releasing UFO documents and all. What is planned obsolescence? Planned obsolescence is how all of your stuff that they sell you is going to become garbage. You can't they don't sell good stuff anymore. They don't it's turned into the right to repair is part of it now. Like people want to be able to repair their own computers or their own tractors, like for a farmer for instance would want to repair his own tractor, but he's not allowed to because the companies have like rules to prevent people from fixing their own stuff. Um, they made light bulbs that lasted 100 years ago, but then they made a mafia or whatever it was to go around making sure that companies put effort into making sure light bulbs die. And they put a bunch of effort into making sure light bulbs die after a specific amount of time because they didn't want light bulbs that lasted forever because that wouldn't be good for business. That's planned obsolescence. They make stuff they know will break, so you have to buy more. Thanks, capitalism. Mmm, donuts. Planned obsolescence is where a company makes a product to only last a limited time before you have to buy a replacement, or they will heavily regulate or deny repair. Exactly, and they've been planning this out for hundreds of years. Like when they made, like I said, it started with the light bulbs and electric cars. It that was a they they made electric cars 100 years ago. They made light bulbs that would last for 100 years, and they just were like, no, 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 that's too good. We can't sell this to people. Plastic, another one. Plastic was a miracle material that would last forever. But what we did with it was like, well, you know what? Maybe we should make trash with it and just make the cheapest possible layer of plastic to put around packaging so that people just throw this stuff away all the time. Because if they used it forever, then they wouldn't need to get more. And I heard a mosquito on your live. Oh, nice. A mosquito flew by the camera. That's funny. I didn't even hear it. Phones are going to have replaceable batteries again. Yeah, right. Okay, where is the center? The center should be something happening in the center. I don't know what's going to be happening in the center of this. It'll be chaos. Okay. 93 likes. They're coming in real slow right now. I don't think I could wait for 100. What will happen when you are done with the Tower of Coins, if I may ask? Then I get to knock it over again. No, I'm not going to take it down coin by coin. I'm going to smash it. This. So, this conversation now that I've gotten it to this point reminds me of a song that I wrote like 2 years before ChatGPT came out. I wrote a parody to Ed Sheeran's "Bad Habits," and let's see what time is it? Oh, it's late. Oh, it is late. Let's see if I can remember. Yeah, I'll knock it all down eventually. Hang on, I got it. I got it. Check out what the do. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'm gonna see if I can find the lyrics to. I swear I wrote this song before ChatGPT came out, so it's funny that it has the words that I chose. Every time they every time they sell us out, you know we can't say no. And every time they dumb us down, we let them take control. And take one look at paradise before the world explodes. We could lose something wonderful. Our bad habits lead to AI and free will. Conversations about the weather and oil spills. Saying this will be the last, or they probably will. There is nothing we can do, it's true. We're screwed up bad habits, blasting 5 guys straight into space. And they know we lose control with these ads in our face. We were looking for a way out, now we can't escape. There is nothing we can do, it's true. We're screwed up bad habits mean we're doomed. Everything we're forced to buy always falls apart. Blame it on the consumer, tell us to do our part. It started with the light bulbs and electric cars, and I only hope we haven't gone too far. Our bad habits lead to AI ending free will. Conversations about the weather and oil spills. Saying this will be the last, or they probably will. There is nothing left to do, it's true. We're screwed up bad habits, blasting 5 guys straight into space. And they know we lose control with these ads in our face. We were looking for a way out, now we can't escape. There is nothing we can do, it's true. We're screwed up bad habits mean we're doomed. What the heck? Doom. Bro, Doom. Whoa. Okay, well, the coins didn't fall, but the lamp did. Why did that happen? Okay, it's fine. It only broke a little bit. It's still on. That was kind of funny. Yeah, I don't know. What this lamp was hanging up behind. It was clamped to a thing. I don't know why it came off. It was clamped somewhere. I don't know why that came off. That was crazy. Ghost didn't like that song. For real, bro. Good thing they were nice to the tower, though. Okay, I guess that's my cue to leave. Good night. Unsubscribed. What, because it fell or the song was bad? I don't care. Thanks for tuning in. Couldn't have been worse. Alrighty then. Sweetness. Guys, thanks for it's all that light bulb talk. Yeah, man, it started with that was an omen of some sort. I know that was amazing that it didn't knock down the coins. Good night, everybody. We'll see you next time. Whether you like the song or not. Oh, I got 4 likes during that song. Or 3 likes during that song. That must have been pretty good. We almost got 100 likes tonight, but not quite. We didn't quite make it. I've been here for 3 hours and it is 11 o'clock. I gotta make sure everybody gets to bed. Aliens! We're also talking about flying lights. I know, we're talking about flying lights and my light just goes flying off the thing. Oh, crazy. Peace out, guys. See you next time. Stuff. All right. Ending the stream. This will be fine. This stack is secure.